That's right. You're listening to the AfroMattt Show. This ain't your grandma's podcast. Yo, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the AfroMattt Show. This is episode 79, and we are just going to get right into it. Sorry. I guess I'm not late. Technically, it's been a week since the last episode, but the last episode was late, so we've gotten a little off schedule. We're going to fix that, so we might have 2 episodes coming out this week, but that's besides the point. Let's get right on into it. We have a new website designed by yours truly, AfroMattt. It is theafromattshow.com. I own that domain. You go to that domain, pull it up right now, and you'll see it is just a yellow page with words. The latest episode will be up there. You can see my most recent tweet on there. Highlighted is the most recent tweets. Hey Jews, can you chill with this weather? It's like 100 degrees in my own bathroom. Okay, well that's no. I forgot I tweeted that. Okay, so yeah, and then you can see blog posts every now and then. I'll do a quick blog. This one's on Andrew Tate. You guys feel free to read these. These are just little rants. You get your daily dose of AfroMattt rants here. If you want a little bit of extra, you can get this is on Andrew Tate. If you don't know who Andrew Tate is, he's like he's a girl boss man. So he's a high value male. So this is just a little bit about him, what I think about it. I try to make him funny. So if you guys ever have the time, go check out theafromattshow.com. That is AfroMattt with 3 T's. It'll be linked below. It is an active website. At the top, you have the links to my YouTube, whatever, if you want to go check those out. But this is going to be home base. Latest episodes in there. Instagram linked there. So feel free to check this out whenever you get a chance. I'm super excited to unveil that. That was about $200. So I own that. I own the domain for the year. So please, no one before July 23rd of next year buy that domain from me. Let's just get right into it. Dude, I cannot believe I tweeted that. Should I take that tweet down? Hey Jews, can you chill with this weather? It's like 100 degrees in my own bathroom. ... I think that's kind of funny. It's funny. You may notice that I have a handlebar mustache. I am trying out a new look. I'm going for IPA toting douchebag, male feminist. That's the new look I'm trying out. Let me know. Tweet me if you think that the new look's legit. Got that Salvador Dali look. Although I don't think he was a feminist. I think he was a feminizer. Womanizer. Anyways, let's get right into the news. As we usually do, we go straight into Jew news. That might just be the name of the podcast now, since we just go straight into Jew news. Once again, if you're new here, this is not news about Jews, although this first one is questionable, but it is news delivered by a Jew, myself. You may know by the big nose and curly hair that I have Jewish descent. I do not know anything about Judaism, but it's in me. So yeah, let's get right into it. This is a fun little. I thought it would start it off on a nice little happy note. This is a kids show called Juny Tony.
Juny Tony, green, the earth.
Due to global warming, the glaciers in the Arctic are melting, and polar bears are losing their habitat. The polar bears are unable to find enough sustenance.
Poor polar bears, the glaciers are melting. Global warming?
This video has about 1 million views, and it came out.
The earth is getting hotter?
That's right, Juny Tony. Please save the endangered polar bears.
My favorite part's about to come up.
Juny! Tony! Global warming!
Let's make the earth hotter.
Make it hotter. Make it hotter.
Carbon monster the rotter. Let's heat up the earth.
I just thought that was a pretty good. It's just funny that they're that this is a kids show. I remember when, like, imagine if they started like ranting about the Jews, like the Jews controlling the climate. They're like, Juny and Tony, we have a real problem. The elite race of, okay, never mind, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. But no, I thought this was a nice bit. I just think it's sad. It's sad, but Jesus, they have 3 million subscribers. Save the Earth song for kids. So I mean, kids can watch their little. Oh, here's the lyrics. Hot, make it hotter. They just start singing about the world being burned up, and you know they're kids. Why? First off, I think the thing that doesn't sit right with me is that kids shouldn't care. They shouldn't have to. It shouldn't be like the stuff I was watching when I was a kid was Phineas and Ferb, about 2 kids that make random inventions, and now what kids are watching now is global warming activism, and that's supposed to be cool. Like, I'm supposed to be. I think the thing that doesn't fit right with me is that I'm supposed to be kind of like okay with this. Like, I'm supposed to be like, that's kind of cool. That's like a cool thing that they're doing. It's not. It's not a cool thing at all. It's like kind of sad and kind of depressing, and kind of just like, why does a kid need to know about global warming? And like, imagine you're at a playground. I don't know why you would be at a playground, but imagine you're at a playground and like you hear the kids just singing this song about global warming. And you're like, and you turn into a boomer really quick. You're like, God damn, they're teaching my kids. What are they teaching these kids in goddamn school? What are they watching these days? Turn into a real grandpa. That's something my grandpa gets annoyed at the most mundane things. He's like 76 years old or something, 78. And he's one of those like Fox News grandpas. I feel like if your grandpa doesn't watch Fox News, it's like it's questionable. Like I can wonder. I understand if you're you know, if you have a Fox News grandma, it's weird. But if you have a Fox News grandpa, it's like expected. But it's besides the point. Yeah, he's one of those guys who's like, I'm ready to die. I've been alive too long. I'm tired of the way that your guys are ruining the country. Like, well, you guys used pretty liberally. But yeah, let's go into the next news segment. I just thought that was a good clip. That song will be stuck in my head. Here we go.
Now to a disturbing story developing tonight. A hit-and-run robbery in the middle of a street. A car hits a man, and then the people in that car jump out and rob the victim twice. And we do want to warn you, the video here is difficult to watch. The car seems to swerve.
Okay, I'm going to restart this, and I'm going to try to not laugh.
A car hits a man, and then the people in that car jump out and rob the victim twice. And we do want to warn you, the video here is difficult to watch. The car seems to swerve before hitting the man who was walking in an intersection in the Bronx. And then as that victim lays motionless, the crooks victimize him again. Now police are looking for anyone who saw this hit-and-run robbery on 169th Street in the Morrisania section. And there is also new video of the crime. News 4's Jessica Cunnington there speaking to people who knew the victim. So, Jessica, do we know how he's doing?
Well, Rana, he is in critical condition tonight, and this was a hit.
Oh, this is so good. This is gold. This is so funny. This is. Am I bad? Am I bad for laughing at this?
Jessica Cunnington there speaking to people who knew the victim. So, Jessica, do we know how he's doing?
Well, Rana, he is in critical condition tonight, and this was a hit, stop, rob, and run, and you're about to see it because these three guys in this.
This might be my favorite news clip ever. I'm actually crying. I'm also sweating. Like, I love the way she breaks that down. It was a hit, stop, rob, and run. Oh, dude, that guy. That is that is the worst luck I think I've ever seen. So, let's just play this video. I'm tired. Sorry to stop it.
This was a hit, stop, rob, and run, and you're about to see it because these three guys in this car made not one but two pit stops after hitting the man and before leaving him once and for all right here on this sidewalk. New hard-to-watch video tonight of a man hit and thrown up into the air by that.
Dude, that's a nasty hit. That dude, like, did he hit that pole? And then they park, get out,
it
and
stops,
then rob him.
and two people get out, not to check on him, though, but to check his pockets. Police say they took his belongings before driving away. But a minute and a half later, they are back for more, police say, to check the man's pockets again. Seen here, even rolling him over right where they left him before leaving for good.
One guy hit him, one guy robbed him, never come over and rob him again? Oh, no!
Oh no! That ain't right. That ain't right. This is crazy. I mean, this is wild. Okay.
This happened at 6:40 yesterday morning.
In the morning. You can't even go for a morning stroll in New York City without being hit with a car and robbed. This is like a sketch. This is if I made a sketch about New York City, this would probably be very close to what it is. Like, it would probably be a little bit more absurd. Like, man hit with car, robbed, raped, sold into slavery, and then they drove off. You know, like, just gets super dark.
We're told the 39-year-old victim, who the NYPD says is in critical condition right now, was on his way to work here at this bodega, steps away from where he was hit on 169th and Home Street.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Neighbors heard the man was hurt, but had not seen video of how.
This guy, good guy.
He's a good guy. He's a nice guy. I know him. I work with him. I see him in the bodega every day. He's a good guy. He didn't deserve what he got. How are they so just chill with this? They're just like...
So sorry with him.
Detectives are investigating and looking for these three people they say were in that black car while the victim is at Lincoln Hospital.
I feel really
Dude, these pictures are like, hey, do you know this amorphous blob of a person? How is it 2022 and the cameras we have are still like a Nokia? These might be the worst photos I've ever seen in my life.
Is at Lincoln Hospital.
I feel really bad for that man that got hurt. I gotta walk these streets, you know, and it's scary getting on the train.
They always find the most toothless person to do an interview with.
It's scary walking the streets. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen out here anymore.
That is definitely the sentiment out here. Right now, it's unclear.
Dude, imagine if while she's doing this, she gets hit with a car and then robbed on camera. They're probably filming this in like broad daylight, like when the person got hit at 6:30 in the morning.
If the three people in that black car knew the victim at all, police right now, of course, still investigating this. And if you recognize any of the people in those photos,
how are you supposed to
of
recognize
course,
those
give
people?
Crime Stoppers a call. But also, people here tell us the victim worked at the bodega right here on this corner for a few years. They hope he'll be okay enough to recover
And return to work
and come back.
Great. Yeah, that's awesome. I hope you have enough. So you got your possessions robbed, your ID robbed. They hope to make a speedy recovery so you can return to your doomed life of a bodega worker. He's worked there for a few years. Man, dude. Just return to your doomed existence. Your hell. Your absolute hell of an existence.
To work here so they can see him, but right now he is still being treated in critical condition over at Lincoln Hospital tonight in Morrisania.
I mean, this is wild. Are there any sort of like comments on this? No. Here's the surveillance photos. If anyone knows of a racially unspecific person with hair who wears clothes, please report it to the New York Police Department as soon as possible. If you know of anyone like that, racially unspecific, these people could be white, they could be black, they could be mixed, and they have hair. So those specifics, if you see anyone like that, go ahead and give the New York Police Department a shout. This guy kind of looks like J. Cole. If you know anyone, this is Timothy Chalamet, this is J. Cole, and then this is what's that guy? What's Jaden Smith? Jaden Smith, J. Cole, and Timothy Chalamet did a 3-man hit, run, rob, and rob, and run. They robbed him twice. Have there been more hit and run robberies? Hit and run robberies. I kind of hope that, I don't hope that this is a new trend, but okay, so there's this. I mean, the only one that shows up is that one. That's kind of wild. Yeah, that's that is truly life in the big city. Can't even go to work at your 9 to 5 on your dead-end bodega job without getting hit and robbed for all your possessions. And whatever money you had scrapped together in your pockets that you were going to spend on Marlboro Lights when you got to that bodega, and you're probably looking forward to smoking them on your lunch break. You were looking forward to, maybe getting a bodega sandwich, a bacon, egg, and cheese, and instead you got hit by a car on purpose, and then had your wallet robbed, and then robbed again, and then no one in any of the photos, and you will probably not receive justice. And when you make a speedy recovery, hopefully, you will return to that same bodega where you will have to remember, while you walk across that street every day you go into that shift, you'll have to remember, this is where I got hit and robbed again, and then they ran away with my money and my wallet, my keys, my phone, my ID. Yeah. It's I feel bad for laughing at it because it's kind of fucked up, but it's also like super funny in like a kind of a weird fucked up way. Let's continue on to this. Gaypox. We got. Do we have a news one? Do we have a music that sounds like the news? Let's see. Which one of these sounds like the news? Nope, that's my intro. This ain't your mama's podcast. No. Nope. Ooh. Do you or a loved one suffer from erectile dysfunction? You or a loved one suffer from erectile dysfunction. Ooh, we're getting down with the slow beats tonight. This is Slow Jams 95.9. Nah. Ooh, this is kind of news-like. Okay, here we go. Going into the news. Real, hard-hitting news, late-breaking, and true, not fake news at all. Your most reliable news source, the AfroMattt Show. The most reliable news source on the planet, 100% not fake news, the AfroMattt Show. Hard-hitting, late-breaking. All right, let's get right into it. Monkeypox. Monkeypox is being driven overwhelmingly by sex between men. Major studies finds. Of 528 confirmed cases reviewed, 95% are believed to have been transmitted during sex between men, according to the new paper in a new. Okay, I'm gonna read this like an actual news person. What does a news person sound like? Let me try to do Tucker Carlson. He's a news person, right?
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson. Tonight, the hallmark of any authoritarian regime is politicized justice. Under that system, your opponents go to jail, your supporters can do whatever they want.
Dude, he talks like no other human I've ever heard talk. Monkeypox is being driven overwhelmingly by sex between men. Major study finds of the 528 confirmed cases reviewed, 95 are believed to have been transmitted during sex between men, according to a new paper in the New England Journal of Medicine. The global monkeypox outbreak, as they say, is primarily being driven by sex between men, according to the first major peer-reviewed paper to analyze a large set of cases of the virus. The outbreak, which epidemiologists believe initially began in mid-spring gatherings of gay and bisexual men in Europe, of course, has since alarmed such experts by ballooning to nearly 16,000 cases worldwide. Now, why are gay people being punished for their transgressions against God? You have to ask this question. Now, I, Tucker Carlson, would never, ever even think about sexual intercourse with a man, no matter how scrumptious his dick was, no matter how scrumptious I thought he was, no matter how sexy and muscular and shiny his muscles were. I would never even think about that. I'm Tucker Carlson. I would never get monkeypox. If I got monkeypox, I'd kill myself. That's kind of, let me.
This reveals that the state exists not to serve the people who live in it, but to preserve itself and to crush all dissent. I hate to think
Dude, he's so overly dramatic and for no reason. People love Tucker. He's on a roll right now. Dude, this one video, this like 13-minute clip of random Fox News has 1 million views, and it came out like 2 days ago. I mean, what is going on? This Tucker clip it has 6 million views.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson's on Happy Monday. Things are changing fast, as you know, and you can tell how fast they're changing by the way that people talk about politics. Language reflects feelings and thoughts. When your views change, so does the way you talk about
them. Dude, this guy have a thought, actually? I know he reads off of a prompter. This guy reads off a prompter, right? Does he write the prompter, or does he actually think? Like, I don't really read off a prompter. I just say words that I think, and I try to, keep it light. Try not to get too depressing. Except that robbery was kind of dark, but it was kind of funny. You got it. I mean, come on. You got to be honest. Yeah, this is just kind of wild. So, apparently this is like this is like AIDS 2.0. New AIDS on the loose. So dude, honestly, if you get monkeypox, it's like a 99% chance you're gay, right? Or you've been in contact with someone who's gay. Imagine I get monkeypox and I have to live with that my whole life. I have to live with being declared gay by a virus. Apparently in California, 356 cases. This kind of tells you the most gay population. Georgia. Florida, 208 people have monkeypox in Florida. Hey now. Let me see. Gay population USA per city. Let's see. Let's see if there's a correlation. The 10 gayest cities. They're all going to be California. San Francisco, Atlanta, Georgia, and St. Petersburg, Florida. All right, now let's compare that to the chart. Let's sort by the highest monkeypox in July. It goes, all right, get this. New York, number 1. California, number 2. Check. That's San Francisco, California. Gayest place on earth. Besides, I guess, Walt Disney World. Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida. Orlando, Florida. That is number 3 and 4 for most gayest. Illinois. Illinois is not on this list. Georgia is. Atlanta, Georgia. That is number 2 gayest place on earth. And then we've got District of Columbia. Oh, D.C.? Oh, that's kind of dark. I don't like that. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay and being from District of Columbia, but it's just like politicians and gay always kind of rubs me the wrong way, just because the things that politicians are known to do that involve being gay are usually, I'll say, Catholic Church adjacent. Imagine the Vatican has a major outbreak of monkeypox. Like the Vatican City has a... Let's see. Vatican... Is it La Vatican? Vatican City. No, I think it is just Vatican City. Am I retarded? Or is it the Vatican City? Okay, Vatican City monkeypox. They're all gay there, right? Monkeypox. Let's see if there's anything about it. Literally nothing. Just a lot about monkeypox is spreading faster than data shows. Demand for a monkeypox vaccine. Yeah, we'll see. Vatican City, you better watch out. Keep those hands off those kids. Don't do anything. Don't do anything God wouldn't do. All right, let's continue. Let's continue on to the news. Next, news segment. Let's bring up. We're gonna do the music in between each news segment. I forgot which one I did. I think it was called like. Oh Jesus! No, it's the technology one. Something about technology. Okay, here we go. Late breaking. Hard hitting. Best news on earth. What do we got next? You can't even be homeless anymore. Let's talk about it. North Portland homeless encampment charges rent for homeless people to stay. Isn't this is just pretty awesome.
At first glance, this section off North Columbia Boulevard is nothing special. But hidden behind these trees and gates is a homeless encampment with more than 50 cars, RVs, and tents.
It's just one camp here. I don't know whose it is, but
Virgil Atkins.
It's pretty good. That's a good camp. As far as homeless camps go, this is probably in the top 10 camps, and probably in this town. It's nice. You got a nice little trees. You got trees around you. It's a little section all to your own. This person has a camper. I love how even in the homeless community, there is like obviously better homeless people than regular homeless people. Like this guy that's giving the tour, I assume he's homeless, and he's probably jealous of this guy's camper, as one of us would be jealous of someone with an actual house. Like, I'm a renter, I would like an actual house, right? This guy's homeless, but he has a small tent, and he's jealous of someone else's bigger tent. the problems really never go away. The problems that you have now, and it's the same thing with, you know, you get a big old dick, and you become a major politician, and you start feeling sad. Your wife starts hanging out at the country club, and she talks to her friends, and they're like, yeah, our home's 4,500 square feet. And then you're like, okay, now I'm jealous that all of her friends at the country club, at the golf club, all my friends have 4,500 square foot homes with 15 bedrooms, and I'm here with only 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. I'm going to shoot myself, right? The problems never really go away. There's always someone to compare yourself to, and even when you're homeless, I mean, these people are even paying rent, apparently, to stay here.
Works nearby.
More camps back here.
He and the loud hum of generators guides us through the makeshift village.
It's gotten bigger. It was only a few campers at first. Now it's whole neighborhoods.
To the outside eye, it looks just like any other encampment. But for those living here, it's much more.
This is Gracie's Oasis, and it's supposed to be a easygoing community.
Grace's Oasis. I'm working on a sign.
This is Angel Grace Brown. She runs the camp.
I've been watching this place for about 3 or 4 years.
Now about a dozen people live here, each paying Brown about $200 a month in rent, some of which goes towards camp maintenance.
It's safe. It's behind fences.
And this is city property?
It says it is, but...
Okay, wait, this is the ultimate fake business. She is charging rent for people to just stay on city property, and she does not even own the land. I was under the impression that Gracie somehow owned this land. No, this is just city property, and she's just going up to these homeless people asking for $200 for camp maintenance. What? Oh, God. It's a truly fucked up world we live in, dude. Dude, never change, Gracie. Never change. She's running a grift. She's running a grift right now.
It's safe. It's behind fences.
And this is city property?
It says it is, but I'm taking over.
She's put up no trespassing signs.
She's taking over. Guys, look, it's city property, but I'm just taking over. I love Gracie. Dude, Gracie might be my new favorite person. Like, just ever. Like, she's like the next Gary V. She's like, yeah, I've had my eyes on this area. It's just a zone. It's just an area of land that homeless people are at. She just comes in, and then she's like, oh, I've had my eye on this area. I've been keeping it up. There's fences. You guys need to pay me $200.
Chains to try and keep people out.
We don't allow people to be in here stealing and doing anything that's illegal.
We're just trying to make a safe haven for us away from the city because they're not treating us well at all.
What about all the shelters and other organized villages that the city provides?
For how long do they provide it though? And then they're right back out in the street again.
Well, they connect people with social services, and there's outlets for people to get help.
There isn't. You're
Gracie,
looking at a person that couldn't get any help.
Epidemic. Basically an epidemic.
Atkins has watched the camp grow. At night, he parks his truck next door at Kurt's RV storage. It's been stolen twice, along with $2,000 worth of tools.
That's what I use for my business. I mean, that's how I make my living.
We're at a loss right now.
Jeffrey White's family runs the nearby storage yard.
Our customers on the RV side are having their RVs, the gas is being taken out. The catalytic converters are being taken.
Oh, dude, this reminds me of a good story. One of my friends went to Kansas City, stayed there for the week, and on the last day, he tried to start his car, and his catalytic converter had been stolen. Dude, look, it's tough out there. It's tough out there for a thug, a young thug like us, you know. And now I got my handlebar mustache. I'm ready to face it head on.
Some RVs have been broke into.
They've reported this to police and every city official.
Nobody wants to even respond.
The Portland police said handle it yourself, don't call us.
Nobody's been up there stealing anything. Anything that was stolen was from a long time ago.
The city tells KGW they assessed this site last week and determined it was a high-risk site. It has since been added to their removal list, an impending fear for those who call this place home.
We take care of each other and we're not trying to cause trouble.
I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
The city assesses hundreds of high-risk campsites like this one each week. And right now, they know of 776 high-risk campsites across the city, and they only have the resources to remove 50 a week. In North Portland, Blair Best, KGW News.
Great. That's going to be Netflix. Dude, she's kind of a girl boss. Gracie. She's a girl boss starting her own business. Trying to get that side hustle. It's probably might be her main hustle. Actually, it might be a side hustle. First hustle might be collecting aluminum cans and plastic bottles, assorted cardboard boxes for recycling. Side hustle is charging people to stay on city property, which is, I mean, girl boss. That's a girl boss moment. All right, let's go into the next news segment. We're gonna do this, I guess. Hard hitting, late breaking, not racist news. Here we go. We got condom drugs. Condom drugs. Students in Bengal get addicted to flavored condoms to get high. Soaking condoms in hot water for a long time breaks down large organic molecules and makes alcohol compounds. This compound is keeping the youth intoxicated. Well, you know what they say, hard times make easy men make hard times make hardcore men. And these people are survivors. If you can't get alcohol, you just gotta boil a condom and then drink all of that condom juice. When your back's against the wall, you'll do anything to get that high. You know, chase that high. The police also have said that products such as whiteners and cough syrups have a low count for sedatives and do not come under Narcotics and Drug Psychotropic Act. So, great. With this, condoms join the list of easily available items which are unlikely candidates for substance abuse, such as drinking cough syrup, hand sanitizer, aftershave, sniffing glue, sniffing paint, sniffing nail polish, sniffing whiteners, and even eating Iodex on bread. What the hell is Iodex? Iodex, what is this? Fast relief balm, instant body pain relief. It is 5% iodine and it has petroleum, oleic acid, and paraffin. So if you put this on toast, you get high. Dude, I'm about to do that. Someone needs to run the gambit, dude. Steve will do it. We'll run the gambit. He'll do all these. He'll drink boiled condoms. Have you seen Steve will do it? Steve will do it. Let's see. Steve will do it. Drinking a whole bottle. Like, he just drinks a whole bottle of, like, amounts of alcohol that should kill an ordinary human.
Alright, shout out to Pat Ron's music playing in the back. Shout out to Juggernaut Nutrition, and shout out to Jim Leahy. This one's for you. You bring a lot of joy in my life. Hear that?
So this guy, this is Steve will do it, and he's about to chug a, I guess that's, what is that, a fifth of a, what size is that? It's not a handle. A handle's like a whole liter, but this is like a fifth of a Fireball. Fresh new bottle. He's about to shotgun it with the straw technique. Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Dude, how is he alive? He just literally drank an entire bottle of... Here we go. Steve will do it. Double Ciroc Slam. I think Ciroc is a vodka.
Double Ciroc Slam, like I promised.
Why? 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 This is like so much alcohol. Dude, he's gonna die.
Money, sex, fucking up these chicks.
That's like 15 shots. And he's just one in each hand, double fisting it, chugging. Dude, that's gonna make me gag just watching that. That's like so much. Is he an alcoholic? He has to be dead. What is this? I mean, that liver is working overtime. I'm waiting for the video. The Steve will do it. The run where he washes down Iodex on bread after sniffing whiteners, nail polish, paint, and glue, and drinking aftershave hand sanitizer. Imagine Steve will do it chugging hand sanitizer. I had a friend when I worked at Home Depot who knew I guess there's a trick to drinking hand sanitizer. You have to get, and you can order it online. It's like this powder that you add to the hand sanitizer, and it distills the alcohol from the gel, and the alcohol is just sitting on the top, and you chug that. This guy was a real alcoholic. He's like, so you just shake it up, and then you sit it on the table, and you wait like 5 minutes, and then it distills, and you have alcohol on the top, and you can pour shots, and then the gel just sits on the bottom, and you can pour it out, or I mean, it doesn't pour out with the alcohol. So, a pro tip for everyone listening, especially if you're under 21 and you want to get fucked up, go online. I'm sure Amazon has it. Do a little bit of your own research. Find out how to do it. You know, with the way the planet's going and the way the Earth is going, you know, alcohol will probably be more realistically in a world where Mad Max world where currency is like water, and there's like water barons. It will be alcohol barons, because people will just want to drink and hopefully die. Like, they will drink and just like crash in the desert. Once mass parts of America is desert landscapes, they'll crash and they'll just drink and pass out and hopefully not wake up. That will be the future. You won't want to drink water. Who would want to? That's the thing. That's the problem with Mad Max, is who would want to drink water and live in a Mad Max world? You want to drink alcohol. You want to get blacked out. You want to save up enough money, have enough life savings to buy a handle of alcohol, slam it, and chug it all like if I will, full send it like my boy Steve will do it. Have one awesome night, and then hopefully not wake up in the morning. That's the future for a lot of people, and it's sad, but also funny. Let's continue with the news. What do we got here? Oh, this is our ad segment. Okay, ad break. Do I have an ad music? Maybe some background ad music. Background ad music while I do this ad read. Okay, this is fine. Don't let the recession stop your financial progress. Tally is a modern way to take control of your credit card debt. Get started today. How to prepare for a recession. When you're struggling with debt, step 1. Look for ways to diversify your income and bring more money in. Step 2. Look for ways to cut down on spending. Step 3. Remain calm. Stop doom scrolling. You got this. Step 4. Download Tally to help pay down credit card debt faster. Meettally.com. Click here to learn more. All right. Thank you. Thank you. You can stop that now. That's fun. That was my ad read. I just wanted to get that out of the way. That's meettally.com. That's MEET tally.com. If you use the promo code AFRO, if you use the promo code depression, you'll get 10% off of your first, I guess, credit card. And yeah, enjoy. I'm not actually sponsored by them, so they might come for me legally, but I just saw this advertisement about how to from Tally on how to stop feeling sad about the recession and how to fix struggling with your debt. So my favorite one is remain calm, stop doom scrolling. You got this. All right, let's move on to TikTok time. Do I have a TikTok time song? I feel like I did last time. Stop. Why is that always the one that plays? Oh, this was the news one I picked last time. Yeah, we got TikToks coming up right after this short message. I have monkeypox. Okay. Let's get right onto the TikTok. So we got a few TikToks today. Not too many. Just enough. So let's start it off with something light and kind of funny.
Hey folks, guess you heard this morning I tested positive for COVID. But I've been double vaccinated, double boosted. Symptoms are mild, and I really appreciate your inquiries and your concerns. But I'm doing well. I'm getting a lot of work done. I'm going to continue to get it done, and in the meantime, thanks for your concern, and keep the faith. It's going to be okay.
Biden, I got the same strain Biden got. That kind of makes me feel like a boss queen. I got the same strain as Joe Biden, as Bro Joden. Let's move on to. Oh, dude, this is so crazy. Okay, so this happened yesterday. This is a TikTok. I actually saw it today, but I guess the Marvel thing happened yesterday. So this is at Marvel Comic-Con. Marvel unveiling their MCU phases 5 and 6. I didn't even know there was a phase 4. But listen to how loud these people get for when they announce Ant-Man 57, the return of Ant-Man.
When I was on this stage in 2019, we introduced Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And believe it or not, almost everything we announced that day has come to fruition. And now, believe it or not, we are approaching the end of Phase 4 when She-Hulk Attorney at Law comes out.
She-Hulk looks like a boss bitch. I'm not gonna lie. She kind of looks like she, she's an attorney. That's a strong female role. And not only is she strong in the courtroom, but she's strong when she gets angry. And you don't want to see her angry. You don't want to. One time a month, she turns into the Hulk. I guarantee someone else made that joke. But.
And this November, Phase 4 comes to a close with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. If Black Panther is the end of Phase 4, what in the heck is Phase 5?
Yo! Oh my god!
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania kicks off Phase 5.
Dude, I'm so excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Ant-Man 5. Guys, get hyped for Ant-Man 5. You haven't seen Ant-Man like this. He's getting smaller. He's getting bigger. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp. It reminds me of this scene when they just like what more can you do with Ant-Man? What is let's see, Incredibles. It's this scene from Incredibles.
It's bigger. It's badder. It's bigger. It's badder.
Okay, this is like a remixed one. Great. Thanks, dude.
After you trash, it's bad.
Okay, here it is.
It's
Dude, this is them unveiling the new this is them talking about Ant-Man 15.
It's bigger. It's badder. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible.
Whoa.
It's finally ready. You know, I would
Like, they're getting so hyped for Ant-Man. I can't believe it. It's bigger. Ant-Man Quantumania. He's getting smaller. He gets so small, he becomes an atom. He's going into the Quantumania this time.
Wasp Quantumania kicks off Phase 5 on February 7th.
Paul Rudd is not actually in this movie. He has so much money that he's actually said that he doesn't want to do this movie, so we are just going to take his likeness and deep fake him in every scene. That's the future of cinema, by the way. They don't actually have actors. The actors just license out their face, and worse actors just play them.
We've got coming to Disney Plus, Secret Invasion.
I'm so hyped for Secret
Finally,
Invasion.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
I want to blow my brains out.
We are shooting right now our new series for Disney Plus, Echo, and I can't wait for you to meet all of her characters. We're in production on The Marvels, the sequel to Captain Marvel 2. Loki Season 2 is shooting right now. Blade, starring Mahershala Ali.
Blade, starring Mahershala.
November 3rd, and we start filming this October. Our series Ironheart is a part of Phase 5, shooting right now. Turning in her own series, Agatha, Coven of Chaos. And I am very happy to confirm that Sam Wilson will be appearing in the next Captain America film, which is called Captain America New World Order.
Captain America New World Order. That's fun. New World Order. Illuminati.
And rounding out Phase 5, we have a series on Disney Plus. This is very special. It is going to be an 18-episode first season. 18 episodes.
Yes!
Yes!
Daredevil, Born Again.
Dude, I can't even really get mad at these people because it's either this or they shoot up schools. Thanks for listening. No, I'm not going to end the episode. We have more TikToks here. Imagine if I just ended saying shooting up schools for the algorithm. Give the algorithm one last little nudge. Here we go.
Bibbidi bobbidi bride.
I saw this. This went kind of viral. This is a bridesmaid's adventure. This is her. What's it called? The bachelorette party at Disneyland. And they all made their own little T-shirts with Disney slogans on it. I just wanted to play it. I thought it was funny. Someone said this is their nightmare blunt rotation.
Too tipsy and beyond. Mike, Sully, and Biz. Pour the shot, Kronk. Just keep drinking. Just keep drinking.
Dude, this is a nightmare blunt rotation, bro. It really is. As I'm watching this video, this is a nightmare blunt rotation. Like, imagine you are the only person, and you are just so high to the point where you're like in your own head, and the only thing you can think about is like what other people are thinking about. Like, you don't really have your own thoughts. Your only thoughts are monologues of what other people are thinking about, and you're just surrounded by these people, these Disney adults.
Buzz.
A whole new buzz.
Can you feel the buzz tonight?
A tale as old as wine.
Sipping beauty.
Sipping beauty. This is such a nightmare rotation. It just gets around. You don't even make it around one blunt rotation, and you're just absolutely you just get so paranoid. Christ, that is a nightmare blunt rotation. Oh man, that's so good. A tale as old as wine. They just start talking about Disney lore, and you're just sitting there, just absolutely just couch locked. Don't imagine being couch locked, surrounded by them. All right, this is fun. This is young boy fans after his. This is his lawyer announcing the verdict on his case.
Oh, he beat that case. The United States of America versus
This is his lawyer.
Cantrell Golden,
Cantrell,
aka Lil Top, aka Live
Yeah.
Video, not guilty.
Yo, now he's jumping and they're mosh pitting. They're moshing. That's a hype, dude. That lawyer is pretty cool. That's a cool lawyer. If I ever get caught for for a hit rob and run, that's what I want. I want that guy in my corner. All right, let's see what this guy's all about. I don't even remember this one that I pulled. This is a preacher.
When they start this mask nonsense, do not start wearing them stupid masks up in this church.
Dude, I just love this type of person that's just like a crazy conservative, like ultra religious kook. This guy's obviously like, he doesn't really even believe the words he's saying as much as he does. They never do, really. Anyone who's this fired up about anything isn't really that fired up about it. You know, there's like three things I would ever get this angry about, and they all revolve around food, I think, right? Late food at a restaurant, don't even get me started. If I've been there for more than an hour, I'm going to be speaking to someone. Can I speak to a man here? No, that's fucked up. It's a joke. There's got to be a man. There's got to be a man I can speak to. Can I speak to your boss? Oh, they're also a woman? What kind of restaurant is this?
Don't do it. Monkey pox my hind leg.
Monkey pox my hind legs.
Chicken pox, elephant pox, dinosaur pox. It's vaccine pox is what it is. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense, bro. I love this type of person. Just lit up. Just getting hype. This was this Sunday at Global Vision Bible Church.
And I hope you're not dumb enough to believe that sheep shot nonsense. Go ahead, cut me off, YouTube. Cut me off, Facebook. They can cut this live stream off. We'll be live every single week right here under this tent. Y'all just have to get here a lot quicker.
Don't have to get here a lot quicker.
Anyhow, because all hell's about to break loose. We're going to feed people, house people, clothe people. We get in a garden, praise God. We're going to feed some folks. By the way,
I want every tither. I love when they start talking about tithe, because you know that's when they're starting to see dollar signs. These people are essentially real estate agents. Real estate agents known for the fact that you can't trust a word out of their mouth. Everything they say to you is almost practiced word for word. They spend time reading scripts to themselves in the mirror. They're actors pretending to be interested at all in the 50th house that they've sold that year. So, you know, You know, they might actually hate you, but when they see you in person, they know their scripts, and they know so well. For instance, you know, today we had real estate training, and we were talking about a technique to call your past clients and sphere of influence. It goes a little something like this. First off, what I'm about to say doesn't exist. Okay. Hey, this is Matt with blah 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 and whatever real estate company. Is this Janet? Oh, hey Janet. Yeah, I was just calling actually. I'm so happy I was able to help you with that, buying that home last month. How are you guys settling into that property? Oh, great. You love it? The pool in the back? How's that been treating you? I don't even know. How's that pool in the backyard been treating you? I bet the kids love it. You know the kids love it. Yeah. I know you were really excited about that. Well, hey, I was just calling really quick. Our office is actually having a competition right now among all the other agents to find out who can get the most sales this week. I was just calling to see if you could help me out and see if any of your friends, maybe you could ask around at church or something, and see if any of them were thinking about moving sometime soon. If you could forward my information along, I'll give you a call about this time, maybe on Thursday if that works, and I'll follow up and see if if you had any names for me. All right, thank you. And then you call back in 2 weeks. There's no competition. No competition. It's an excuse to call you and get you to give their name to give your friends' names to them.
I got more ARs in my safe than I've ever had my whole life. We gonna protect everybody up in this house. I said,
this guy would be a good realtor.
we gonna protect everybody up in this house.
I've got more ARs in my backyard. Wait, what does he say?
By the way, I got more ARs in my safe than I've ever had my whole life. We gonna protect everybody up in this house. I said, we gonna protect everybody up in this house. Yeah. Out if you don't like it. I don't care.
I like the energy that guy brings. That's a necessary energy for a church. The churches I went to were so boring as a kid. Like, you would fall asleep, your mom would like poke you or slap you in the back of the head and be like, come on, listen. You not feel God in this room? God's in this room right now. You open up the hymnal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a hymnal. Turn to page 456, please. And they start like speaking in weird tongues. What is that? Church hymns. Dude, they have a 10-hour version with 2 million views. The choir starts perking up a little bit. Great. Love that. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound of a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Thanks for listening.